shit for the weekend. I gotta start plugging some stuff, figure out some stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I started putting meat up in this shit. I like how I cover these helmets and stuff. We live in the booth on that ReeceMustSee football network. So it's gonna be a good one to end off my week 11. 4-6 London, traveling to Omaha to face the 4-5 Omaha Armadillos. London Wizards. I'm looking at these helmets. Guess I don't give a damn. They ain't got too much to choose for. I rock with this shit just like this. Arcade seat.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest between the visiting team and our home team. Leading the visiting Wizards and is their head coach. These guys got to see the sights in London last week, but unfortunately unable to pick up the win. And on the other sideline, look at the Armadillos head coach. His guys making the long trip home from their International Series game last week, so not as much time as usual to prepare for this one. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. On the return, it's Jalen Reagor. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And bringing them out, the Western Kentucky alum by way of Houston Baptist, Bailey Zappi.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
They run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here's Zappi. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets him on the in route. And he's brought down after a short gain. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive.
Oh, that's what they tell them.
Gator leading them out. Started a couple of seasons for those Gators in Gainesville. It's Kyle Trask.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. And baseball, you get to play the next day, you get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Complete right side. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Trask looking to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Got that much control over it, not the toss it to me.
Here comes Bryce Behringer to handle the 4th down punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. The Armadillos and their running back about to get back to work. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense.
Shit, he was the man last week, Kate. Mine was the man. None got strong in there.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. A give here. It's off man. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
It's tough.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it's crossed.
It's inside the 2.
Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field the 2nd time.
Both teams fighting for a playoff spot in the American Conference.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to slide to a halt. For the moment, it's a gain, but we'll see if that penalty flag brings it all back.
Bullshit.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So they get dings for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. We've got a screen to the running back. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Collects this at the 35. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The offense getting set to go. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
On the ground with Ahmed.
Oh, there it means.
He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
He's up as the season go along.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line, and it's going to be second down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
He pops some pass.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Zappy to the air now. Short pass brought in.
Go out.
And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down. To the air on third and long. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So fourth down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front kind of lose the pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Right, ready to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. They've got first down here from the 36. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's second down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
The give here on second. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Christian Fulton, the one to bring him down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return with more NFL action right after this.
Week 11 unfold. On near week 12. Week 13, we get to see what the playoff picture looking like.
Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2.
No. Oh my goodness.
Picked off by Jeffrey Bossa. And the Armadillos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? TEAM. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. Took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end a critical takeaway.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And you can see he's in chase mode, trying his best to catch the league leader in receiving. Right now,
that boy up there in Houston, that boy tall. Boy,
markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
That boy's beast. And they got that Sal Pilar quarterback, 6'6".
This is Ahmed. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
He took it right back.
It's intercepted. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Well, no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. It's on the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. To the air with Trask. Completed over the middle. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. 2nd and 3 now.
Hand off.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
This defense out here.
Throwing now out of the shotgun.
Come on, man.
Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And they won't be able to return this one as it sails out of bounds. Back out runs their offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4.
Yeah.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Opening week. Then they lost 5 in a row. Man, 3-game winning streak.
The run now with Ahmed. Just 1 yard on that play.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
Yeah.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Jelani Tabai picks it on.
First down and goal at the 7-yard line.
That's a rookiness.
Well, they've still got the lead, Brock, but they've been unable to find any separation. And now a couple of drives in a row have ended with interceptions.
Might not have cost them the lead quite yet, Kate, but you just know this offensively. You just continue to make mistakes, errors, turnovers. You give your opponent life. That's not the place you want to be.
Makes the catch. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Robinson will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Wizards pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
He really needs this guy, boy.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after.
Two of the best teams in the league.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Wizards take a 4-point lead.
Wizards 7, Armadillos 3.
We got a victory last week. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Rager with the return here.
Let's see.
This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. This offense getting all set for this series.
Sit that
And this
away
time
from
to be
me.
a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Better. These boys dropping out of the zone. They looking like they coming in. And,
Drive starts with a quick throw left complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
They been game planning.
Result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
They'll run now on second down. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much more exciting.
They let him get out there that way.
To his running back. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives him the first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A give now from the gun. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on first. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. And this is another incompletion.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Tucker's kick is up and good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good to get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Wizards offense and Kyle Williams back to the field once again. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll run the draw with Robinson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Trask now to throw. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. And they're going to have a first down now. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Trask now. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's on target to Williams. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. There's another one to Williams. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. He's going to throw it again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, one pick becomes two becomes three, and on.
This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
This offense making its way back out now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Zappy back to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Zappy. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Defense to the line fast. Looking to throw, Zappy. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Greg Woodson there defensively.
Zappy. He's holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Place beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds. What a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I can guarantee you that's going to be until the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Throwing is Zappy. Dump off caught by his back. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Throwing off the play fake. He's holding up. They're able to drop him. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. He's one of the greatest to do it. Justin Tucker on for the field goal. This from the left hash. Tucker's kick is up and good. And they've taken back the lead.
Pete, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Jackson now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He'll throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. A massive shot towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter.
We finish this game. Live on this game, on this YouTube, trying to finish this game. My custom, I got my custom league going. Got all these 32 custom teams, but yeah, I'm live on this game, trying to finish my game.
Right, ready to send this one away.
I don't know yet, D-Roy.
Jackson now to return
locking in. I got this little custom league that I've been playing.
Showing a little burst so far.
And got Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson and another them in this league. It's all underrated players and players out the mag.
Taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair.
No.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Yeah, it probably ain't like my probably same color, but ain't nobody got the same. I ain't seen ain't the same ring.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff.
Yeah, it probably rim is probably black, but it's probably different. But yeah, I'm trying to finish this.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
I don't really begin. I got my teeth pulled last week and shit, so, I don't really, it should still be kind of bothering me. Just trying to heal up now. Yeah, I be chilling now. Playing my custom football league. Go this interview on Tuesday. I hope they'll get me in there. Look at this boy. Oh, shit, he didn't make it. Yeah, I'm on the Giants.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
What you got, D-Roy? Hey.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he's been one of the central pillars of this offense this season. Right now sitting second in the NFL in receptions. Offense to the line. Here we go. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They go play action on first down.
Look at AT very wide open across the other side.
He hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back-to-back carries here. Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Running for the marker on second.
Virginia.
He runs it across. Touchdown. The Armadillos push their lead further to start the half. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Armadillos push the lead to 2 scores now.
Wizards 7.
Right, ready to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Now this offense ready to head back out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All set to go now from the 35. First and 10, around to Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Trask looking to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Throw here, third down. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A gain of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Now here he goes on the boot.
You got it.
Trend, yet another interception. And the Armadillos have it as he records the first interception interception of his young career.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The Armadillos returning their offense and this running back to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Cougar 19.
Throwing now off the play action. Throwing the out route complete. He won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They run. Ahmed. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he drives this forward to the 6. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. Third and 4 coming up now.
Ready?
Zappi setting to throw. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And 4th and 4 coming up. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. Well, when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm going to bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
Jackson now to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Now this offense getting set to work here. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch.
Figure out a way to get that motherfucker out to a receiver.
Williams coming in motion right. On second down, Robinson. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the lead is back down to 9.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. Now outruns their offense to take over. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. The give here. It's Ahmed. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Back to the well again. He gets absolutely popped to end that one. They managed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70!
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Here we go, shot! 60 by 6, 60 by...
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Here we go!
Back play straight ahead. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now! Let's go!
Zappy to the air now. That one's complete right side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
18 Cardinal.
Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. Touchdown. The Armadillos could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
They're leaving the offense out there, and they're trying for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
Tell me this might be it for you, Trask. They see this.
Right, ready to send this one away.
Lost. They still. Shit, I don't know. I cannot have faith in them.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. Down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
See what this rookie got.
Here's the backup. First throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Going right side. Robinson with it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him.
Injury bug at their position, running back position.
1st and 10 from the 43. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Tossing right to the short side. And that's not what the offense style wants. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's some tremendous study right there. That linebacker, it was almost as if he was in the other team's huddle and knew what was coming. He read his keys, he pulled the trigger, and he makes a tackle for loss.
Running quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. Absolutely fires this one right side. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs. The offense headed back to the field. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further.
Also, if he knows,
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Put the hands on Paris. Like Paris last week.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Zappi. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Space on the right. He's got room. And he's making the house call here. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. And they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Boy Gallus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Wizards cut the lead down to 10.
Wizards 17.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back.
They did get it back.
Yes,
they did get it back.
Two-score game.
First time on
gotta
side
get yourself additional opportunities somehow. And that right there, that's a huge one. Feel like they absolutely now have to translate this into points.
They really do, and not just make it a one-possession game. As you've taught me, Kate, how do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time.
One possession at a time, one play at a time, one bite at a time to the very end.
And a London first down.
First down, play action. Throw left side, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw.
No.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Armadillos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Okay, that was his quarterback's first interception, and you know what? I don't remember my first, or maybe I do. Every last detail of Chad Cota picking off a little corner route as I was trying to sprint out, and instead of throwing it away, I forced it in. Yeah, this guy's going to remember this one as well.
First call here, coming from the shotgun. This is Ahmed. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. All set to go now from the 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. Try to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
Brought down back at the
Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. Here's Zappi. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked out by Forte Mapu.
I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
2nd and 12 at the 32-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they don't get much after recovering the fumble, so a near turnover ends in a loss of yards.
Recovered by the offense.
Oh, they faked the spike. They're going to throw. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. Andres Borregales out now to attempt this field goal. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. At the distance, but no good. It finds that left upright. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
They needed a few things to go right to make a comeback. And the first one, well, you had to. That was not a want to. That was a have-to with that field goal. Without it, tough to imagine overcoming a 2-score deficit, Kate.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And the defense choosing not to let the 2-minute warning run just yet. They're going to call time. 2:06 left in our contest.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run now with Ahmed. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Omaha.
It's a loss of 2.
Armadillos close to picking up their 5th win. Offense to the line. Second down. They give it to him again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Let's go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up 4th down.
On the play.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Kate, and I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
Ready, ready.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Go. Cougar 19. Go.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. Taking a chance to the end zone. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs. Their offense running back out now. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock. So some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
That is 4-6.
Putting a receiver in motion. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Jump off top on his back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Looking to throw it. He's got a man left. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And I know it's different for every sport block, so is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good and stacking these kind of wins in a row.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Armadillos are your winners as we say goodbye from Omaha.
Rough week of luck. That's what it's good. ReeceMustSee. Right. 53 passing yards. 4 interceptions. Guys, subscribe. 3 interceptions. That a good thing. Now you have to spell on with the rookie. Probably he's undrafted too, but let's get it cracking. Station, baby. Get out of here. Next time.